Morning everybody, 10th of August and another day in my daily diary of how I look after my wife with Parkinson's and dementia. Well, yesterday, as you know, my granddaughter Cody did the 30-mile trek, sponsored walk in aid of Alzheimer's disease over in Derbyshire. She completed it. Oh, well proud of her. She done us really proud. She was there, her and Joe and Lickland were there dead early because her time set off was, I think, 9:30 in the morning. So me and Angie wanted to be there for when she finished. So we got there for about 1:30. She didn't finish till about 3:30ish, something like that. So it was a hell of a long walk. She said it was hard, and I can imagine because the music up and down hills. It's not just a flat walk, you know. So she said it weren't too bad going up. It was the coming down that she got more problem with. But anyway, she did it. So, you know, pleased with herself. We're all really pleased with her. You know, when I checked last night, she'd gone over the 1,500 quid target that she'd set. So I said, next week or so, that'll go up even higher. So I've not checked this morning what it is. But yeah, she done us really proud. Got a medal. So I've told her to, you know, get the medal and a number, what she had on a shirt. And they have their photograph taken, you know, as well. So get it all framed up. Really pleased with her, really couldn't have had it. It was a long day, a lot of driving because it was actually at Bakewell. It was over at Bakewell. It didn't say that on the leaflet, that the advertising leaflet. It was on we set up on the playing fields right at the side of Bakewell town. So lovely place, Bakewell. I've been there a few times with Angie when we used to have a caravan. We went over there a couple of times, but Angie didn't remember yesterday. She spent most of the time asleep because it was like 2 hours 20 minutes ish to get there. So she spent most of the time either asleep or dozing. And then while we was there, you know, in the wheelchair, pushing around in a wheelchair, and eyes were closed and Ed was right back because she's now got a big red face as well. She kept catching the sun. I kept turning around and standing, you know, putting myself in position so we're getting a shadow over her face, but she sits with her head right back, you see, like that. So most of the time, like I said, she was asleep anyway, but when Cornelia was, you know, coming in and crossing the line, we seen her coming up, and then she woke up. So she watched her cross the line, you know, come over the finishing line as the fella shouted her name out. So that was nice, you know, so we all give her a big hug. The first thing she did was kick her shoes off. Yeah, it's really brilliant, you know. And then the drive home, you know, again 2 hours and a half, because I stopped at one point and had a coffee, got Angie a coffee, because I couldn't get back in time for having something to eat, you know, before 7 o'clock. So by the time we did get back, just in time to give her the tablets at 8 o'clock, 8:05 when I pulled up at home. Give her the tablets then, got her in. First thing I did was got her undressed, washed, and pyjamas on, and then got her on the couch. And again, she'd gone in no time, so she didn't get out to eat. Didn't even have a brew. I did all that. I didn't finish till gone 10. By the time I'd unpacked and done what I do and got the washing out, what was in the washing, and you know, and everything else I did. Well, so Angie went to bed about 11:15, but she was very, very restless again in bed. Sod's law, you know, asleep on the couch, sleep all the way home. Me thinking, she might be asleep in bed in no time, but you know, very, very restless again. So it was, I don't know, gone 12, probably 1 o'clock-ish by the time I got in bed. But again, to be fair, I mean, it's probably because I was tired anyway. I just slept right through. I remember waking up once just to check on her. Yeah, so I don't know what'll happen today. Our lad and supposed to coming over with his missus, and grandson said might come over as well with his two. So I'll get in touch with them in a minute and see what what time they're thinking of getting here, see what we're going to do, because the Blackpool Air Show's on again today, so I know the traffic's going to be busy. So anyway, we'll see. One thing I did like yesterday though, it was mad, it was really well organised. I've never been to one of these before. I know they happen, you know, and you see at one point he said he was getting on for £800,000 that had been raised, so cracking amount. I don't know what that'll end up as. Just under £800,000. That's a lot of money, that, because there was some doing the 13 mile, what Cordelie were doing, and there was some doing the 26 mile. That's a long way to walk up and down the hills in Derbyshire around there. But what I'm saying is that there was a couple of people in wheelchairs, Angie, and I seen about 3 or 4 others, probably was more, but I didn't really notice much. But I noticed one thing, that when people was walking around, everybody was walking around in Alzheimer's t-shirt. There was a hell of a lot of volunteers, loads of volunteers, but loads of people there as well, just obviously to support the family and friends of people coming in after doing the walk. Nobody that I seen, that I saw, stood and stared. And Angela looked like she was ill yesterday. You could tell the way she sat in a wheelchair. Her legs was to one side, she was twitching, head were back, you know, rocking and rolling at times. So she looked like she was ill. And it's that sort of scenario when you're out and about, normal, and people will stare, you know, and just stare, and that gets me annoyed, you know. But yesterday there wasn't, not that I seen anyway, so that was nice. That, so I think people, because of where we was and all, people realising it's not a nice thing to do, and just stare at somebody like that. So yeah, that was good. You know, I am getting to the stage now, I'm noticing it a lot now, so it only has to happen one day and I'm in a bit of a bad mood, and somebody's going to get both barrels for staring, you know. I hope I don't, but if I do, sod it. I'm past beyond caring anymore what other people think, you know. And if I feel like they're going to get both barrels, then they're going to get it, you know. So anyway, I don't know about that, because yesterday was a nice day overall, you know, very, very informative, and you know, talking to people as well. So yeah. When they got home, I text Jo, Cordelie's fella, and she said she'd actually gone out with a mum and a sister for a couple of drinks, Cordelie. So I said, I get it done now, because I don't think she'll get out today. She'll probably be feeling rough, and you know, I don't mean rough, I mean sore and stiff, you know. So I know her eldest, my you know, one of my great grandsons, he's got a football tournament today. So whether she goes on that, I don't, or it's just Joe, the dad, I'm not sure. But knowing Cody, she'll go, and she'll go to this tournament for him. Proper mother and family member again. That determination, she gets that off Angie. I put that because I gave her an extra donation again last night. I couldn't not do it. I've already give once, you know, when it was she first set it up, but I just felt so proud of her last night. I just don't think about to put in it. You know, it's your will and your strong will and your determination, which you've got off your nan, which, you know, she has done. That was a nan all over. You know, wouldn't quit, wouldn't give up. You know, so yeah. So overall, it was nice. So anyway, so today, hopefully, I can get another good day. Get out, because the sun's shining. It's going to be nice, a bit windy, but it's going to be a nice day. Yeah, so overall, up to now, it's not been a bad weekend. Something different days. Like I said, a long day, but you know. So yeah, so I'm going to cut this one off today now. Make me coffee now and just sit in the sun before Angie. But I have to think about getting Angie up, whether it's before 11 or to see what time people are thinking of getting here. Then I'll make my mind up what time Angie's got to get up. So yeah, so thanks for watching, and as usual, share these videos please, so many people as you can. Press your like button, follow me, subscribe, send me your comments, good and bad, and you know, anything you need to know. And if you've got Parkinson's, you stay strong. You know, the help's trying to come. The dementia's out there, and people are, you know, raising money to try and find a cure for these Parkinson's and dementia. You know, it's got to come one day. I know it probably not. Well, it won't be in our lifetime, but hopefully, you know, in years to come, this will be an old disease like rickets or something, and it's curable. You know, because it's a bastard. They're both, you know, Parkinson's and dementia. Bastard diseases, absolute bastards. Right, I'm going on that one before I get off on a rant. Don't want to be doing that. Don't want to be doing that on a sunny Sunday morning. So yeah, please follow me and send your comments. So I'll do another one tomorrow from Cleveland's promenade after I've done my gym. So it'll be dinner time-ish. So as per usual, you take care now. Bye.